Hey guys, Elizabeth Lariva here again, and today we have Tani Waters from Compass Home Loans, and she's going to share with us a great loan program for first-time home buyers that I want you to learn. So stick around. Tani, thank you so much for coming in again. Wanted to ask you, what is first-time for home buyer program?
One great one I know we've been talking about, and something we do share with a lot of our first-time home buyers, is called a mortgage certificate credit.
MCC, right?
MCC,
Yeah.
actually. So what's great about it, it's actually a benefit that you can continue to receive year after year as long as you live in the property. It is typically made for a first-time home buyer. Keep in mind there is income limit for it as well to qualify. It's a great program that's offered by the state when they have the funding. Unfortunately, funding is not always available, so talk to one of your realtor or lender to find out if there's funding that's available for it. What it does is it provides a tax credit for you on your taxes every year from the IRS, typically equal to about 20% of the mortgage interest that you would pay.
20% of the mortgage
Right.
interest. Okay,
And
so let's do an example. If we're purchasing, like, let's just say a $500,000 condominium, what would be that saving? Just an estimate.
You're probably looking anywhere from $200 to $300
A month that you would be saving.
That's a
Wow.
credit that would be coming back from the IRS
Wow.
every year.
That is great savings. 200,
yeah,
300 a
yeah.
month.
And also, being a homeowner, you want to keep in mind too, all the mortgage interest that you're paying every year is also tax deductible, and that's in addition to the tax credit that you would get from the MCC. So the 20% you would get as a tax credit from the MCC, and the remaining 80% would be a tax deduction for you. So that's one of the big pieces about being
That
a
does sound
homeowner.
like a great program.
Yeah.
So share with me a little bit more detail. So does that mean that I could do an FHA loan and a conventional loan or a VA loan and still add the MCC to my loan?
Absolutely. So
Wow.
that program is completely separate and can pair with a lot of these other already great zero or low down payment program.
Wow, that's awesome. And I know some people say, oh, I'm not really a first-time home buyer because I bought a house like 20 years ago. They are first-time home buyers again, right?
Yeah, if you have not owned a primary resident in the last 3 years.
3 years?
3 years. So
Wow.
that typically puts you into what's called a first-time home buyer. So
That is awesome. Now, let's do, where's the catch? Is there any restrictions to do these
there
MCCs?
is. And typically with a lot of government programs, there are some restrictions that go with it. Typically with this, it's made for a primary residence, so you definitely want to keep that in mind. If you were to move away for any reason, or if you were to sell your home, that MCC goes away. And a lot of the times also when you refinance your loan, that could go away unless you work with a lender that still does the mortgage certificate, that they can still reapply for that in the refinance.
Oh, I see.
One of the big downfall is going to be what's called a recapture tax. So if your income were to increase, value of the home, those are some of the calculation that they would utilize as to how much they would recapture, and that would go up to 9 years of home ownership. So you just
Got it.
want to keep that in mind as to how that can affect you. So.
So we're saying that, what if I decide, I can still sell my house though before those 9 years,
absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
But if I do, there's going to be a tax recap possibly?
It could potentially be.
Potentially
So you
be.
just want to keep that in mind.
Got it. I mean, but it's a great program to
Oh,
just take
absolutely.
advantage, save some
Absolutely.
money, build equity, and then
Absolutely.
use it for something later, upgrade to a bigger house.
Absolutely.
Right?
And one of the other advantages too, for a lot of the first time home buyers, sometimes their income may not be enough to qualify them into a loan. That is, usually as a last resort, we can utilize the credit that you would be getting back from the MCC as additional income to help qualify you into the loan as well. But keep in mind, it is a state agency that we're working with, and we do have to work on their time frame, so sometimes it could take a little bit for them to go through the approval in the process.
Yeah.
So we try not to approve with that, but that is an option if we fall into that.
And I know that not every lender does MCC, or
No.
they don't. You have to be licensed, right?
We
Or-
do have to be licensed
To
to
do
do,
the
MCC, so
program.
definitely in one of your shopping for lender, that's definitely one of the things that you want to look at.
Yeah, for sure.
If that's a benefit that you want to use.
Is
So.
there an income limit as well for MCC?
There is. Typically, there's a median income, so depending on the the county that you're in
Yeah.
or household size. So we just want to definitely take a look at that. So it's a case-by-case situation.
Yeah. But I know it's pretty generous, right?
It's pretty generous. I think typical,
yeah.
typical median prices are about 96,000 in the household. But
yeah, okay, that's awesome. Well, that is a great loan program. Maybe, you want to share your contact information as well. So, if anybody wants to get more information and see if MCC is a great program to take advantage of, why not, right?
So again, my name is Tiani Waters from Compass Home Loans. You can just Google my name, Compass Home Loans. I'm on the internet.
Yeah, we'll leave your contact information in the video too, in case you guys want to reach out to her directly. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video again. Thank you, Tani, for coming in today again. And don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to just reach us anytime. Leave any comments. Let us know what are the topics you would like to see. So stick around and have a great day. Bye.